Hello, and welcome to our second garment sewing academy. Abby, you have to go on the other side. We were just talking about this. Okay, we're going to Anti-Hilly. Yeah.
That's perfect.
That's a perfect spot for you. Now we can both pet you. Rockstars, jump in the chat, say hi. My apologies that we are a minute late here. I was looking at the countdown the wrong way. That's on me.
And I was also distracting her talking about our new fabric.
Yeah, we were talking fabric. That's a future conversation.
Yeah.
Because we're here to celebrate. So, any thoughts before we jump in?
Oh my gosh. The questions that you guys have asked, the level of enthusiasm, the willingness to try and to maybe not get it right the first time. Like all the attitudes were so spot on in this cohort. It's just amazing.
I love that. I took a little sneak peek at y'all's graduation projects and they're incredible.
Yeah.
I'm very excited.
People took time to make toiles and muslins and
how exciting.
Yeah. And really, really finesse the fitting too. So proud of so many of you who reached out about bust darts and picking the right size and comparing your size chart to your finished garment chart and making sure that it was what you wanted. Because it's all about what you want.
This.
It's not off the rack.
That's amazing. I love it.
Beauty.
Let's see. Someone's here says, thought I would stop by to congratulate the grads. Rachel says, hi from Denver. Gates Work by Jane says, hello and stopping by. Congrats to those who finished. I love it. I'm going to turn up this brightness so we can actually see. Fan-freaking-tastic.
Yeah.
Should we officially celebrate?
We should.
All right. I'll play a button pusher and I'll let you.
Okay. All right. So in celebration of our second cohort of Garment Sewing Academy, much more to come. Mm-hmm. Much more to come, friends.
We may or may not be having a very fun meeting after this.
We definitely want to recognize.
Well, first, let's review the qualities of our Garment Sewing rock stars. So you mentioned this already, but a quick review.
Yeah. You have to be willing to put yourself out there and make progress, not perfection. Right?
That is important.
That's our jam.
Woo woo.
We've got to give ourselves grace. And there's a reason why we say that a seam ripper is key, because if you're not seam ripping, you're probably doing things that are just a little bit too easy for you at this point. So you have to try hard things because you are strong. You are strong.
I feel like I'm going to preach that. Like this might apply to me. I might, like when you're sitting in church and you're like, shoot, that one's for me. Anyway.
Yep. You're getting called out a little bit.
A little bit. That's all right. It's healthy.
We have to celebrate our accomplishments. Even if it's not 100% perfect, you have to celebrate your progress and your journey because you woke up this morning and that's a big blessing. I was on the Peloton bike this morning and Alex Toussaint said that.
Robin said that this week too.
Yeah. And he said, have you taken a second to remember that you're alive? So joy in remembering that you're alive, joy in the gift that you have to be a sewist and to maybe even share that with other people, and pride to say, thanks, I made it.
Yes, I love that. And because this has come up in a lot of the teaching I've done this summer, the self-grace to not immediately point out the things that maybe aren't perfect.
Yeah.
Right?
Just leave it at thanks, I made it.
Thanks, I made it. That's a powerful sentence.
Yep.
I like that.
And just like we just said, commitment to encouraging others. Bring other people along with you. Put your hand out and bring other people along with you because you know the joy that it brings you. And even if they don't turn into a garment sewist, maybe it's just the welcoming into the community. And then they find their own niche. But you're the one who put your hand out to bring other people.
That's always important.
It is.
Make sure that people feel welcome.
It is.
It's that so I've shared this with y'all often that like I'm really quite an introvert in spite of what this might suggest.
Both of us are.
That's why it's funny.
Yeah.
And so there's many times where I get invited to things and I do not have the energy to go, but what it means to be invited and to know that there's a space for me and to know that I could be included. And we each have the opportunity to do that for someone else. Even if they don't stick around very long, even if they just pop in and say hi and then head on their way, or maybe they're going to sit down and stay a while because they found their people. And that invite is so key.
Yep.
Yep.
And delight in the community.
Exactly.
What we just talked about, and the camaraderie, sharing the knowledge, sharing the joy, sharing the supplies, if that makes it accessible to somebody else, because you got a new machine and now you've got an extra one and you know somebody who wants to be part of it, but doesn't quite have the means or the mode to do that right now. There's so much power in that.
Yeah.
I took my Bernina to the shop because he needed a spa day.
Yes.
And I pulled out my old machine that I bought when Hancock Fabrics was still around. That tells you how.
Oh man.
Yeah.
The flashbacks.
It's barely computerized. But you know what? It works.
It works.
And we do not ever want a barrier to entry.
Agreed.
We want this to be accessible for everyone, whether you're on a B05 or a B79, whatever. There's a range, and we try to really make the point of entry what you need it to be, because the community is not only for those that can throw dollars all over the place. Yeah. That's not what it's about.
Exactly. You know, it's something that we haven't shared a whole lot about yet, but String and Story's been recently partnered with a cosplayer named Sarah Spaceman. And she's been teaching me a lot about how cosplay is often a point of entry into sewing, and working with us to help make that even more accessible. And that has just already been incredible. And knowing that we've got a community that's going to be supportive, because we see how you're already supporting each other. Big rock star energy.
And it's about doing it your way. We don't focus on the right way or the only way or the book way.
What works for you?
What works for you? What brings you in? What gets you to your finish line?
What brings you joy units?
For real.
Joy unit. It's all about joy units. So should we celebrate with some joy units? Amazing rock stars. So
do it.
Let's take a peek at the actual Garment Sewing Academy graduating class of spring summer 2023. First up,
Christine Willemidis. Congratulations, Christine. Your CLO and your Pietro shorts look fantastic.
I love it. Ugh, I need to take the jump and do the scary thing, because I want a CLO in this color too.
That's fabulous. That's my colorway.
Yeah, it looks fantastic. And then we have
Pam Belk. Pam, you did amazing. Look, you finished all 3 garments.
That's awesome.
OMG. I love it.
And is that the everyday chambray for her?
It looks like it.
So good. Pam, I want to know how the drape is on that, because I have this notion that the drape is dreamy.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Because I mean bamboo.
Yeah.
Yeah. It looks amazing, Pam. Congratulations.
Colors are beautiful. And Rachel Holden Oven, please excuse me if I mess that up. That's a beautiful name. And Rachel, you did so amazing. We had conversations in the chat on Kajabi, and you showed off your work along the way. So proud of you.
I especially love that green of your knits. That's just absolutely incredible. I love it. Congratulations.
And Shelly Allen, very good. Shelly is one of our rock stars who made some toiles and muslins along the way.
Well done, Shelly. Extra commitment. Gold star.
Very, very good. Always important to commit to a toile when you want that perfect fit.
I love that.
Or a treasured fabric.
Yes, agreed. So, we have actual champagne. Never mind the fact that it's 11:10 in the morning. I got the baby bottle since it's 11:10 in the morning. So
thank you.
Rockstars, I had a big bottle and I decided to
we can't commit to that. We cannot commit to that.
We're not going to commit to the muslin and the finished garment.
I got more work today. To do. No, I'll be sewing through my fingers.
I should have pre-opened this, so now we're just going to talk about how fabulous y'all are and how fun this is while I do this.
And we need to talk about what's next for you. So make the Pietro trousers if that's next on your list. We also have, if you're ready for a new challenge, we have the Mitchell trouser.
Ooh, yeah.
in our collection. If you're ready for like a refresh sew, grab some of the what is that collection called?
Hang on, I'm concentrating.
I can't remember. Anyway,
the Monarch Grove.
Yeah, if you're ready for like a palette cleanser, Monarch Grove plus the Charlie caftan, that's actually on my cutting table right now. Thank you. But yeah, figure out what's next for you. What do you want? Do you want more of the same. So you can just interchange your colors. Cheers. Cheers, Rocky. Great work, y'all.
I love that. And I think, on the quilting side, I've been really focused on summer stash busting. And we've been talking a lot about momentum. And I think that's exactly what Hillary's talking about for y'all too. That's really key is like, you've done this incredible thing. Don't give that inner mean grump time to come back up and tell you that this is all you can do, or that you've already peaked, or that you can't continue to develop these skills. Like, you've done so much work. Keep that momentum going. Try the next thing. Especially if you're wondering what, a good pattern would be, reach out to Hillary and say, what's a good pattern that's going to have like one new skill? And build a skill at a time. Yep. Let's see. Fancy Work by Jane says, are the garment pictures on the Kajabi chat? I need to see them enlarged because I'm watching on my tiny cell phone screen. This video will be available for replay, so pull them up when you have a bigger screen and take a peek at that. I love that, Jane. Huzzah.
And some of the rock stars did drop their own photos in the Kajabi chat, Jane. So you may be able to find them there even before replay. Like, I know Rachel posted some, Shelly posted some.
If you graduated and you haven't, please head over there and do that. That's a great thing to do. Go get some extra kudos.
And then you have like the still frame that's there for as long as you want to admire your co-sewist work.
I love that. I love that. So if you're here and you are not yet part of Garment Sewing Academy, we do just want to go through real quick what's included. The waitlist is available now. This course will be coming back around soon. So if you're seeing these clothes and you're going, oh my gosh, I'm wanting to get into garment sewing, or maybe you're wanting to get into cosplay, but you need the foundations of garment sewing first before you do costumes, this is an incredible resource for you. So
you want to see the next top, Jane?
Oh,
I'm wearing it.
Here, let me pull this down. Ta-da! I love it.
Hold my squat.
After your
my legs are great.
You did upper body today,
and then
arm day,
and then I rode. So yeah, everything's spicy. It's all spicy, and we're all dying. It's fine.
I rode 5 miles this morning.
Yeah,
I'm spicy too. It's fine.
It's good.
We just live with spice. It's fine.
It's fine.
So someone says, love your teaching garment sewing. I haven't sewn clothes in eons, but I made a ton in the high school days. Someone jump in and refresh with us. So Garment Sewing Academy is here for you to feel confident sewing your own clothes with our beginner friendly capsule wardrobe. Forgive me, the screen's a little far away and my eyesight is not great. This is for you if you want to try sewing your own clothes, but are nervous about getting started and about creating clothes that actually fit, which is really important to make body-sized clothes. Right? So Garment Sewing Academy includes lifetime access for 4 units of video lessons, the garment sewing basics, answering your most pressing questions about supplies, pattern envelopes, fabrics, and other garment sewing lingo. That lesson, those lessons were already so vital for me, even though I have not actually applied. Maybe I'll graduate with the next cohort.
Maybe you will.
I said that last time. We'll see. I might be full of hot air. We'll see. It includes step-by-step guides to sew a woven top, woven bottoms, and a drapey woven top. The next that we just had, and I'm wearing the Pietra and the Pietra and the Cielo, but I'm not going to stand up because my shorts are doing that weird scrunchy thing they do when you sit. Includes a course workbook with quick guides, tips, and more, as well as our private Rockstar community in Kajabi. So if you are excited about Garment Sewing Academy and want to jump in with us, let me grab the link as I scan through these next couple of slides. I'm going to drop this in the chat so that you can see it. You can go get on the wait list, read all the fine details and everything. But it allows you to learn garment sewing from the privacy and comfort of your own home. I think especially if you're motivated to learn clothes sewing because of wanting to make body-sized clothes and maybe having to do some like inner work around the voices we all have about our bodies, that privacy can be extra, extra important, right? It also is ready when you are, regardless of geography or time zone, with on-demand pre-recorded lessons, making this accessible, just like we talked about. We come to you via the internet, which is pretty darn magical. I say we like I did anything. I set up the camera. Hillary is the star here.
You're here for every single
I was moral support.
Recording, listening to me blab on, and
I absorbed some by osmosis.
You did.
You know.
You did.
Yeah. Garment Sewing Academy connects you to other rockstars in training around the world so that you can help and encourage each other. And we would love to have you jump onto the wait list. So that is at stringandstory.com/GS Academy. I've dropped that link in the chat as well. And just know that if you're inspired by what you've seen today, or you're curious about garment sewing, being on that wait list so that you know when it's coming back up, and getting the full scoop on this course is exactly where you should be.
Yep.
All right. Any last amazing words for your cohort number 2?
Thank you. Thank you. Keep going. Don't stop.
That's
Don't
important.
stop. Get it. Sorry. You guys are awesome. You did such great work. You cheered each other on. You cheered me on, which is so generous.
I love that.
But yeah, please, we're gonna continue to have chats every now and then with your questions and answers. We'll be starting another cohort. You're always welcome to jump into the lives for future cohorts. If you're trying something new and you have questions, you know how to reach us, you know how to reach me in particular, and we're just excited to continue this journey with you.
Huzzah! Cheers, rock stars!
Cheers, y'all! Good job. Great work.